Okay, so as you look at your notes today, you will see that this looks very similar to yesterday. The only thing that's different is you can see the word given that's bolded in some of those questions. Okay, if you look at this first chart, I've got totals that go all the way across the bottom. I need totals that go all the way down the side. So what's the total number of people that were children? Total number of people that were children should be 77. Total number of people that were teens. Total number of people that were adults. So if I total all of those up, 269, is that the same total that goes across the bottom? Yeah, if you add those up across the bottom, you'll still get 269. So how many people were surveyed? 269. Okay, so take a look. Remember, when I'm trying to find a percentage, you need to be dividing. The total number goes on the bottom. The number you're looking at goes on the top. So if I want to find the percentage of people that prefer vanilla, how many people preferred vanilla? 92 people out of a possible how many? So in your calculator, you're going to divide. That will be a huge decimal. How do you turn it into a percentage? Times it by 100. Now, again, for the entire day today, I want to round to the nearest whole percent. 34? How's everybody feel about 34? Good? Okay. That's nothing new from yesterday, right? Okay. What percentage of people are teens who prefer chocolate? How many teens prefer chocolate? 12 out of, okay, 4%? 4%? Okay. What percentage of people were adults? How many were adults? Out of, which is, questions here for me, folks. That is changing nothing from yesterday. Nothing. Okay, take a look at the next set of problems. We're talking about breakfast. Do they have totals across the side and the bottom for you? So I don't need to fill anything in there, do I? All right. What percentage of students skip breakfast? Well, how many skip breakfast? Ooh, how many skip breakfast? 43 skip breakfast out of 90. 90 people were surveyed here. 48%. What percentage of students are 10 to 13 and eat breakfast? 10 to 13 eat breakfast is 40 out of, okay, 44%. All right, so here is where you see that word given being bolded. Does everybody see that? Anytime you see that word given, it is narrowing down your survey. So we are no longer talking about the whole 90 people. Is everybody clear on that? It says given, they are 14 to 17, which means I want to narrow in on the 14 to 17-year-olds. So what's the bottom number going to be? 36. Now, of those people, how many skip breakfast? 24. Do you see how that given changes things a little bit? Okay. What percentage is that? Okay, then after that, you're still finding your percentage as usual. Okay. Next one. What are we given this time? What are we narrowing it down to? Hold on. Nope, I want to know. Okay. What category? We are skipping breakfast. Does everybody see how that's after the given? So we're narrowing down to skipping breakfast, which is these people. So what's my new bottom number? Okay. And I am concerned with the 10 to 13-year-olds, which is 14 of them. Are you following, folks? What percentage is that? 33%. questions? Okay. Now, you are going to need to fill in this frequency table. Okay. Where would you like to start? Adults? The balcony? How are you going to find that balcony number, Brayden? And then? Okay. And you get? So you just have to put them in the correct way there. We were going to put in the 112 first and then subtract that number. Where do you guys want to go next? Total for the balcony? Right down here, balcony and children, or I'm sorry, adults and children in the balcony is 68. Where would you like to go next? Total stalls, he says 77. You can total them all. Can't we go all the way across the bottom here? 205, she says. You want to do the children's circle or the children total first? Okay, children's circle. How am I going to find the children's circle? 60 minus that 39, yep. Okay, and there's two ways you can find the total children. You can either do 205 minus 112, or I can just add up that whole row. Okay, so now that we have all of our information, we can actually answer our questions. Yes, you may. Okay, here we go. Number 9, what is the probability the person surveyed was a child? Now, folks, am I given anything here? No, so the bottom number is the total, which is what? 205. And how many were children? 93 were kids? Okay, what percentage is that? 45. Number 10, are you given anything here? No, so that means my bottom number is still what? And I'm concerned with the circle seating. How many circle seating? 60. %? Everybody's doing okay with their rounding here, right? Okay, now we are given what? What are we given? Given they were an adult, which means I am only concerned with the adults. Following? What's my new bottom number? And of those adults, I want the stall seating. 36. 32%. Got it. What's that? What percentage of children given they preferred balcony seating? So folks, what am I zooming in on this time? The balcony seating, which means my new bottom number is, and I'm concerned with the children. %. Fast. He's fast. How we doing with the given portion, folks? Okay, let's flip it over to the back. We're going to do 2 more here. So contingency table is the same as frequency table. Do you have all of the totals that you need? Yes, you do, across the bottom and along the side, right? So it says, what is the probability that a student selected at random is female given, you all see that given? So what am I zooming in on? Not a senior. If they're not a senior, what are they? A junior. So I'm only looking at this section of the chart. What is the bottom number? 15. And I want the females. 6, which is 40%. How we doing there, guys? Folks, where does this question come from? Any ideas? This is from a state test. Tell me, is this difficult? No, but you have to understand what you need to do. Now, here's the thing about the state test, and I'm going to tell you this over and over again. Are some of the questions on there ridiculously hard? Yes, they are. You don't have to get those right, guys. You just have to get the ones right that you should get right, like this one. Not very hard, correct? They have to put some of those hard ones on there just to see how high some people can go. Okay, but you don't have to get all of them right. If you just get the ones right that you should, you'll be just fine. Fair enough? Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay, let's do one more. My first question is, do you have the totals that you need? No, you don't. How many yes to nuclear? How many no to nuclear? 32. How many yes to coal? How many no to coal? Oh. How many total states are in this survey? Yeah, it better be 50, right? All 50 states? You may, yep. Just on 2, maybe. Okay. How are we doing here, folks? Fine? Totals are good? Now we're ready for the question. Given that a state does not use nuclear power, so I'm supposed to zoom in on no for nuclear power. Y'all see the no for nuclear power? So what's my bottom number? I want to focus on those that use coal. How many of them use coal? How many? Do you guys see where the 20's coming from? Yes to coal, using coal. 63% would be your answer. That also came from a state test. If you know what you're doing. Okay. All right, folks, so I'm going to give you your worksheet. I purposefully have bolded the givens. Be careful. Okay.